Stephen Whittaker, well done. That was a proper FA Cup tie in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an interesting game. Glad we could get something out of it in the end, and now we'll go to Southampton and try and get through to the next round.
There are those who will say that the last thing either of these teams needed was a replay, but I suppose you're behind twice against a Premier League team. Actually, a draw is a good result, isn't it?
Yeah, it showed we kind of stuck in there, regardless of going behind. We kept believing that we could get something from the game, and then managed to snatch a draw. And yeah, we'll look forward to the replay now.
Yeah, and again, people talk about what the FA Cup means to teams and to players, but to keep going and get an equaliser so late, that tells its own story about what it means to Norwich City, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously myself, I've not been playing too much recently, so it's great for kind of the guys that are on the fringes and haven't been playing and get the chance to play in these type of games. So another game for me actually is quite a good thing. Other people might not look at it upon like that, but yeah, I'll look forward to the game.
And when you do get a chance in the first team, you want to make an impression, and a goal and a vital assist at the end there as well. So you must be pleased with your own contribution today.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone was a bit tentative when we got the penalty, but I've hit one previous for Norwich when we played Everton in the Cup last season, and I've hit quite a few for Rangers when I played in Scotland, so I was more than happy to step up, and yeah, glad to get an assist as well.
Yeah, it looked to me when the penalty was given, it wasn't altogether clear who was going to take it. It hadn't been decided before the game then?
No, it hasn't, no. I think it's just one of those feelings you get on the day of the game, and yeah, like I said, I was happy to step forward.
Did you have to fight for it, or did anyone else want it?
Pritch was a little bit like, yeah, I might take it, I'll take it, but I was like, nah, give it to me, I'll take it.
You pulled rank, you've been here longer, it was your ball.
No, it was actually Stephen Naismith. Obviously played with him at Rangers, and he knew that I was quite comfortable hitting penalties, so he said go and hit it, so yeah, I stepped up.
I suppose the pressure's on then, though, when you know somebody else wanted to take it, you've got to score in those circumstances, haven't you?
Yeah, everyone can score penalties. It's just one of these things of keeping your nerve and not switching your mind in the last minute and just striking the ball cleanly, really.
I know both sides made a lot of changes today, but to get a draw, to stand so close to a team that's mid-table in the Premier League, how much encouragement can Norwich City take from that? Yeah,
I think the manager stressed, obviously, the performance last weekend was good. We wanted to continue that with a good performance today, like you say, against a quality side. I feel like we've done that, and hopefully that we'll keep carrying that momentum forward.
Yeah, that's the thing. You drew last week against Brentford, got a win against Derby, and I think a few people feared that the FA Cup could break that up today, but getting a draw just keeps things going, doesn't it?
Yeah, like you said, yeah. I think that's a good positive run of results there, and like you say, we'll try and take that into next weekend. And
you mentioned your own situation at Norwich. You haven't had a lot of games this season, so I mean, how do you view that? How do you view an opportunity to have a run in the side now and get another cup game under your belt?
Yeah, I just need to keep working hard, show the manager what we can do in training. Obviously, I managed to play today and done okay, so just keep putting yourself there in those situations, and if you're needed, then it's important that you try and do well when you're in there.
Must be hard though when those opportunities don't come around very often.
Yeah, it is. That's kind of just being professional, knowing what your job is and doing it day in, day out. And like you say, when that chance comes, it's important that you try and take it.
Thanks, Stephen. Well done. Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks.